Hi everybody, I'm Caleb, and welcome to MVR Entertainment, where we'll be discussing music, videos, and reviews. Typically I'll be dealing with the reviews over music and movies, and we'll be talking about other things as well, such as anything really. Anything goes on MVR. If you have a request, you want us to review something, send it to us, let us know in the comments. We'll try our best to get to you. Today, I'm going to be discussing the movie I saw over the weekend, which was Paranormal Activity Ghost Protocol. Wait. It's a Tom Cruise movie. Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension. Stay tuned, check it out. Hi everybody, I'm back again. And like I said, we're going to be discussing Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension. Okay, like I said, we're going to be discussing Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension, and it's going to be Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension, where we're going to be talking about the plot, character development, characters in general, and just how it ties in with the whole series. To me, I felt like this movie, the plot was pretty much basic, standard Paranormal Activity plot. It was followed the same formula, and just doing kind of a different story that made it tie in. But to me, it didn't necessarily tie in with the fourth one or the marked ones. I really don't feel like you have to see those movies to understand what's going on in this movie, because if you watch the marked ones, it actually kind of confuses you as to what you think Toby's going to be in, because you actually get to see Toby in this movie. He's a tall, towering smoke cloud person with a face that you kind of get to see. It's blurred. To me, he looks a lot different than I expected him to, due to the marked ones and to the fourth one. In the fourth one, where they have the Xbox Connect on, and you see a figure sitting next to Hunter, I believe, and it looks like a person. And in the marked ones, it leads you to believe that the Toby, or this whole like invisible ghost race thing, are the marked ones. Which, if you've seen the marked ones, you know that it ties into the very first movie at the very end. I'm not going to give anything away, I'm just going to throw that out there. Alright, it starts off the very end scene from the third movie, where the boyfriend's like, and then it fades to black. You have this new couple who comes in, and the plot revolves around them, obviously. You have the dad, the wife, the daughter, the wife's friend, and the husband's brother. Most comedic effect comes from the brother and the husband. The wife's acting isn't that great. I know it's a found footage movie, and you're like, well, she's just acting normal. The wife, it seems like she's trying to act normal, which it's kind of fun, I guess. But since it is a movie and we're rating it critically, her acting wasn't that great. Towards the end, she comes around and she starts acting fine, because then she gets to actually start acting as if something's wrong instead of trying to act normal. I feel like they could have had a better choice in the child actor. Of course, when it comes to horror movies, kids are creepy. It's a known fact. Kids are creepy. If I see a little kid standing at the foot of my bed, what are you doing? Shoot. Hers felt like it was a forced creepy, and it kind of throws you off a little bit. The wife's friend in this movie is supposed to be like the mystic. She does yoga, and she can feel the good and bad spirits within the house. And she's actually the one who tells them about the ghost photography with the camera, and that's what leads them to film more throughout the house. And now, the main character of the whole series, Toby. And at first he starts off as kind of just fuzz in the camera that they see in random spots of the house. It'll just be floating in an area, and that's where it stays. And as the movie progresses, these particles thicken and condense, and you can actually see a form, which is Toby. And that leads you back to the second movie, where Katie and Christy are talking about how the more they showed fear for it, the more it was able to grow and, cause more havoc in the house. A side character, he's kind of important, kind of not. You have the two girls from the third movie. They're a little bit, they're older now, and they're being taught by this cult leader how to, see, because they see the husband and the brother at one point, and it's shown in the trailer where the little girl sneezes, and they're like, bless you. And you find out that this cult leader, he's the one who built the house over the house that was in the third one that burned down, that they talk about. And everything that's in the house is designed for, I guess, Toby's convenience. I don't really see how. At one point there's a mention, like, there's a window, and he's like, no, yes, this would be a very good entry point. Nothing ever comes out of that window. They actually make the portal above the bed, so I don't really understand where that came from. I feel like they handled it more realistically. They didn't have to wait till the very end of the movie to actually start freaking out, or like the 2/3 into the movie. They actually, they see the ghost, and the husband and the brother are a little slow to react to it, just because they don't want to freak out the wife. But then they see the wife, let her know what's going on. She starts freaking out, and they hire a priest. I know they had a priest in the second movie, but again, that was kind of towards the end. This one, they actually get the priest in about halfway through, and the priest comes in, puts some holy water, blesses the house a little bit, and everything kind of starts like normal-ish. I mean, the priest gets attacked by the daughter, which that happens. Although I feel like in today's age, because it took place in 2013, they have this stuff on camera. You feel like they call like the nearest local news channel and be like, "Look, we got a ghost in our house," even though that's not how those characters were at all. I just feel like in today's age of sharing, putting things on social media, they would have at least put something up on some form of social media, at least, I think. Anyways, they didn't do that, but as far as handling the situation like a normal person would, I feel like they deserve some credit in that aspect. But overall, I would say this movie was very entertaining. I probably wouldn't watch it again. It's fun to watch with friends for sure. Halloween movie marathon, you want to watch the Paranormal Activity movies. If you do want to watch it in order on Halloween, just to give you a pointer, order is third movie, first half of the second movie, the first movie, ending of the second movie. I would just say watch the Ghost Dimension after the first 3 movies. The fourth and the marked ones are pretty good, but they don't really tie into the story that much, and the marked ones kind of leaves you confused at how you think Toby's going to look in the Ghost Dimension. They make him out to seem like he's going to look more human-esque, but if you've seen the Ghost Dimension, you know that is not the case at all. Well guys, that's the end of this review. If you liked it, please comment below, let me know what you thought, and leave a comment for what you want us to review next time, and we'll try to get right on that. And if you like what you saw today, just click the link and subscribe.